It's you know, they've given up some points against people, but North Dakota State is good, and it was the double overtime too, wasn't it? So single. So that adds some points on there that makes it a little bit deceiving, a little bit what's going on. But no, they're good at what they do. There's no hidden agenda about anything. It's just they're good on defense. You know, they've played good teams now. They've played Washington State. They played North Dakota State, and both of them are very good offenses. You got Leach in one, and North Dakota State's just a good football team at home anyway. So, and they played both those games on the road. Probably the difference in this game for them is they're playing home for the first time. So this is their first home football game. So that's probably the biggest edge they have going in all of this.
They're averaging 45 points a game. Does that put pressure on your offense to be able to put some drives together and score with them? Or
no, I never get in this scoring contest thing. I hope not to get in a shootout. You could. I mean, they've been in a lot of shootouts before, and last year we got in a shootout with them. You know, at the end, I think it was 38-35, wasn't it, or something like that? So we got in a shootout, and they had the ball last, if I remember, driving the field. So you hope that you don't get in that position, but if it comes to it, you got to match it. So the game will play out like it did last week. We thought they were going to get a bunch of points last week. It didn't turn out that way, and we thought we were going to score, and it didn't turn out that way. So it'll all play out. You know, it might be a slugfest, and it might be a score fest. And I just hope that in the end of the day, in the fourth quarter, we're in position to make the play. The other night, we were in position to make the play. The whole fourth quarter should have been ours. We didn't make the plays in that fourth quarter because we had field position, we had timing, we had momentum, we had those things because the defense continually were shutting down Montana. And that's why I hope in this game, the goal is to get to that fourth quarter in position that your offense can win the game because you're playing a very dynamic offense. If they've got the ball last and in the game at home, then they've got some advantages that way too. So, this will play out 100 different ways, and weather will play a factor in it too. So I don't know what the weather's like or what the plan is for that, but there's a lot of things going on with players, weather, road games, home games. A lot's happening in this one, so it's just play the game, and as it unfolds, it'll turn out differently every time.
Although you didn't capitalize on